Do you think you can be a money printing machine that works your entire life? Well, even though you might not think about it, at some age you won't be able to work like you used to. When we enter old age and are forced to stop working because of certain conditions, income also stops. So what's the solution? Financial freedom, which means even though we aren't working, we still get income. We don't need to worry about money, even in a crisis. It's wonderful, isn't it? But to achieve this condition is certainly not easy. It takes effort and discipline to make it happen. Here in this video, I have gathered up the top 8 ways to achieve financial freedom, so watch the whole video, as I'm sure it will benefit you a lot. Number 1, you understand the importance of time. Time is essential to earn money, especially if you're young now, since you can have essentially endless business opportunities ahead. The little money you have now can be multiplied by 100 if you learn the importance of time. Basically, if you want to achieve financial independence, you gotta make the money work for you, so that the interest and profits that it generates add to your investment capital, turning it into a cycle that repeats itself, and profits grow exponentially. Number 2, master the science of making money. You can start by watching some finance videos that teach you how to invest your money, although you won't become an expert just by a few videos. However, these will give you the basic understanding of how money works, and will give you an idea as to what types of assets exist and some good investment strategies. Financial independence requires that you have an eager beginner's mindset, that you look for courses, semesters, workshops, events that enable you to learn the fundamentals of investments. Because when you learn to invest your money, you can increase profitability and reduce associated risks. Number 3, invest in yourself first, then spend. To achieve your financial goals, you must first invest in yourself, then undertake the expenses you have. And when I talk about investing in you, I mean that every time you receive income, the first thing you do is save it for your future. Most financial experts agree that saving is the foundation for financial freedom. So the faster you learn to save your money, the better it will be, since you will have time in your favor. What is the financial reality of most people? The amount of money you have in your bank account is the result of the mindset regarding money. So, if you don't have a long-term mindset, as you make money you start spending, you'll hardly be able to achieve financial freedom. If you want to live differently than most people, you'll have to change in ways most others won't. First, you invest in yourself, and then you spend what you have left over. Number 4, create different sources of income. The more cash flows you have, the greater financial independence and economic freedom you will have. This key reason motivates me to generate different sources of income so that I can work because I enjoy what I do and not because I gotta make money to fulfill my commitments. In addition, having a single source of income is quite dangerous, since the moment it disappears, is reduced, or is lost, your economic stability goes with it. If you're an employee, create a second source of extra income. If you're an entrepreneur, find a new way your business can create income. The idea is that you don't depend on someone who wants to hire you or not, or who can fire you. Find your own sources of income. Create them yourself. For example, there are many ways you can earn from home with little investment, and that you can do in your spare time. Number 5, go for passive income. As I mentioned in a previous point, passive income is generated without the need of your physical presence. That is, they don't depend on you being in a certain place doing a certain thing. They only require the creation of something to be a product or a service. Only once, and from this, profit is obtained. Here is a list of passive income ideas that you could turn into a profitable business. These will not only generate easy income for you, but also ensure your financial freedom. A book you write that can be sold for a lifetime. Participation in commercial companies. Invest in the stock market through stock and other financial assets. Income from bank interest. Creation of online applications, templates, or programs. It's important to mention that passive income requires both your attention and work. For example, in the case of the book, although you only have to write it once and then it can be sold over time, this requires that you promote it, that you recommend it, make mentions of it, and develop strategies to give it visibility. This requires work, so passive income where you literally do nothing doesn't exist. Number 6, have a personal budget. Do you know how much money you spent last month? When I ask people this, most respond that they don't have time to make a personal budget. The question is, if you don't control your personal finances, how will you be able to enjoy financial independence? So you have to dedicate part of your time to create a budget. Know how much money goes in, comes out, what you spend, how much you invest. Creating a budget comes first. But that's not the only thing. Making a budget is very easy. The difficult thing is to stick to it and make it part of your routine. So at the beginning of each month, compare how much you spend compared to the previous month and see if you adjusted to the budget or not. Did you meet the budget you made for restaurant meals, the supermarket, or online shopping? If you're below budget, take this money and put it in your savings account. If not, check where you failed and avoid those situations where you pay unnecessary expenses that ruin your budget. When you have a budget that you update according to your consumption habits, you will have a regular picture regarding your personal finance. You will know how much money you earn, how much you spend, how much you save, and finally, how much you invest. So you will be able to make decisions that lead you towards financial independence. Finally, one of the main benefits of having a personal budget is that you can record your progress of your debts, which represent a critical point when it comes to achieving financial freedom. Number 7. You gotta get rid of your debts. Let's be frank, before thinking about your financial independence, you should focus on getting out of all your debts as quickly and efficiently as possible. Debts that don't generate income don't only affect your quality of life, but also move you away from your financial goals. They can contribute to financial freedom, but only for someone else. There are several methods to get out of debt. Organize your debts according to the interest rates and prioritize those that are higher. This way, you will avoid paying expensive interest. Focus on paying off small debts. This will help you generate a kind of emotional snowball where you'll feel motivated when you pay the first debt and then your next. Once you've paid off your debts, you will have a greater financial capacity to start saving money and moving towards your goals. When in debt, never buy things assuming they will make you happy, and never spend to impress people you don't even care about. And lastly, number 8. Have a balanced life. You should enjoy seeking your financial independence. Beyond searching wildly for money, luxuries, resources, and so on, seek balance in all areas of your life. Achieving financial freedom implies that you surrounded yourself with people who help you improve, develop healthy strategies, and be happy with even less money sometimes. And why not? There are some days when you're better off to opt for the minimalist lifestyle. Each of the important goals you have in your life are a process. It's not about reaching them, it's about the person you become in the process. So define what life you want and create a plan that allows you to realize that goal in a balanced lifestyle. Hey, thanks for watching the whole video. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm gonna leave you with this question. Which of these things are you already doing, and which one do you think you should be doing to finally achieve your financial freedom? Leave your answer in the comments down below. We upload every week, so make sure to press that bell notification so you never miss a future upload. I hope to see you next time, but until then, stay strong, stay happy, and I'll see you later.